G'day, mate, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, JD himself, with his new upgraded hat, has decided, well, upgraded hat and skills, has decided this episode we're going to work on, one, trying to remove that long commutes, debuff, bug, whatever you want to call it. At the same time, we're going to try and get some hatcheries up and running. So, hatcheries first. Now, a room overlay, a... Hatch. Stable. Stable requires 96 tiles. Okay, so we're going to call that 100 tiles for easy maths. If I use the D command from there to there, I would need 4 times 20 is only 80 tiles. I need 100 tiles, which is 4 times 25. It's out here somewhere. And obviously that's not going to work. So we can't have our hatcheries on the right-hand side, or left-hand side of the map. So we're going to have to do them on the right-hand side. So, first things first. Put in a couple of doors. I want to go across 25 tiles. So over to here with that bit of dirt. Confirm that is still 25 tiles. Excellent. So that's 100 tiles. We wanted 96, right? So we're going to cut down our room size by putting a door in there with a tile. That should do us. So, stations. We need a grooming station to make our hatches happy. We need a... Actually, we need a few things, so I'm going to have to move the door over. We need food again. We're going to need a critter feeder. We're going to need a critter drop-off. And I'm also going to need a storage container. So if I put a storage bin in there, then I put my door, and then my tile, and I need to put in 1 tile up here. So the idea of this is it means my hatches are stuck in this area. This is the area I want to contain them in. Nothing else. I don't want them racing up and down this whole area. I want to keep them nice and contained. That way when my duplicate comes over here and calls them over, they're nice and close to the actual grooming station to be able to get their pats. So that's going to be plan number 1 for this episode. The other plan is going to be fire poles. And we're going to make them out of copper ore, because why not? And... done. That's a mill wood. Body temperature. Nope, it's got too cold. It's at 10 degrees, so it's not going to warm up. So we want a fire pole in there. We're also going to put in a fire pole right there. And this I'm actually going to take further down. We're going to extend down here, and I want my duplicates to dig down here, because this seems like a reasonably good spot to break out. That's all priority 5, nothing too drastic. We are going to upgrade the priority on that, and that, because I want it done fairly quickly, and we're going to downgrade the priority on that. Dig that sand out, okay, so first things first. We want critters, we want, not all critters, we just want hatches and hatchlings. Unfortunately, and this is going to be an issue, I don't have somebody who's ranked up yet to do farming. Right, Chris is gonna have more strength to carry more stuff around, but that's gonna be our next thing. We're gonna need a duplicate that can actually start ranching. Either we're gonna have to start planting food. As for research, we're just gonna tick that one and just let it go. Research is pretty mute at this point. We've got really everything we needed. Your empty pipe. Okay, so we need more duplicate P. We need more duplicate P to run this system. Or actually, how is our oxygen? Not great, not bad. Okay, what I want to do is I want to take my output and feed it in there. So what I'm going to do, and I am going to set this to a higher priority, is I want to empty the liquid reservoir back into the system to burn it into oxygen. Basically what I've done is I've created a very, very large buffer and a very, very weird loop. See what it looks like when the dupe's finished building it. And we'll set that to priority 5. You can get in there. Yeah. So liquid's going to pump out, and if this all blocks up, it'll loop back into this storage container, like so, and then just loop around forever. But that should give us plenty of oxygen popping out the bottom. So I could re-roll Ethan in a critter ranch. Guess what we're going to do? Ethan, guess what? I got a job for you. You're going to come stay in the machine. You disable. We're just going to turn off these one at a time. And then I'll empty these. We'll see. We'll see. I'm considering turning this into a mob farm. Research. There it is. Okay, that's the incubator. You are going to do... And you're going to do... raw mineral... Sedimentary rock. Is it sedimentary rock? Which is the one that I want to feed hatches to. Feed to the hatches. Find a hatch. Find a hatch. There he is. I want to breed stone hatches, sedimentary rock. So, raw mineral, sedimentary rock, stone hatch, sedimentary rock. Yep, done. So, we're going to have to wait for Ethan to upgrade. In the meantime, I'll just try and wrangle the whole map. Wait for Ethan to reshuffle his brain. Ethan. Now. Wait for Ethan to reshuffle his brain, and then we're just going to re-roll him as a rancher. Which means parties. Ethan. Ranching. Ranching is going to become his new very high priority job. Meanwhile, we're going to have these ladders, these fire poles going. Actually, let's take it into the water, but that stinks. Soggy feet deep off. Let's dig. Actually, we can dig some of this out now. Oh, this is all frozen. Yes. Go for it, Martin. We need to drop the water level. Yeah, this is all ice, which was water. It has frozen. Okay, unless... Are we going to get a rancher? Oh. Okay, still got a new rancher. Unfortunately, he is gonna be a little bit behind. So we're gonna bring in Joel Watt. Joel Watt as our new rancher. Yes. Joel Watt, welcome to the colony. I hope you live a long life. You might not, but you know. Skills. Joel Watt is going to go straight into farming. We want to get them into ranching as fast as possible. Huff already has 2 in operate. He doesn't have any. Oh, he likes digging. Oh no, we need a Metatronics engineer. So he's going to go into supply next. We do mean. Where were we? Huff. No, we can get him all the way up to here with the current morale we've got. It does mean we're going to have to start doing something like cooking. That's going to start becoming a thing. Skills, hats. Fry Guy still does not have a hat because he doesn't deserve a hat yet. Advanced research. No, astronomy research. Erg can have construction. Joe Watt can have farming hat, and Fry Guy can't have his hat because he's our cook. And he doesn't even like, well, he needs another skill point. Which might come back to bite us. Okay, almost done, almost done, almost done, almost done. Okay. Ethan has had his brain scrambled, and... Oh, he's perfectly happy about it. Okay. Ethan, you are going to go straight into Critter Ranching Mark 1. Critter Ranching is going to be your new high priority. And we imbue with you the power of Critter Ranching. So, go find all the critters, dump them up here. This is your new only priority in your life. There we go. First one's being tracked down. And yeah, we just want to get all the critters in here as fast as possible and start feeding them. So that's going to be the other thing. We're going to have to find... What we're doing in this rock? Sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rock. Raw mineral. Sedimentary rock. Sweep. High priority. Sedimentary rock. Sweep. High priority. Sedimentary rock. Sweep. High priority. It's all going to be down this slime biome. Yeah. Okay, seeds. We have fungal spores, so we have 5. So we also have some fungal spores. And if anybody bothers to finish this, I can start dumping that water. So the other thing I'm going to do is I am going to set up a farm. And it's going to have to be lower in the base because it needs carbon dioxide. So I'm guessing... Okay. Priority 1. That would be a floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be a floor. That would be a floor. That'd be a floor. Food. Farm tiles. Food shortage again. I know. This is what I'm trying to work on. I might have ignored food for a little bit too long. Farm tile out of dirt. Priority 6 all the way along here. It's minus 14 degrees, so it's still going to be too cold, but we can start laying in the prep work. We are going to have to apply some sort of heat to the area, and I actually think the easiest way is when that research is done, we're going to go straight to heaters. These guys. So, priority 8, that. Priority 8, dig. Into there. And into there. At least get us some muckroot. Above and beyond that. I don't really want to kill off more hatches, but like you guys are starting to look tasty. That was made of stable, wasn't it? Yep, stable at 96 tiles. Perfect. And we have just a tiny bit of food in there for you guys. Yeah, you guys might starve. It's fine. We're starving too. Everything is perfect. Yeah, I might have left food a little bit too long. I was sort of hoping I'd have ranching up and running by now. Alright, if we dig out this muckroot, what else do we have in the way of food? Actually, we have a bunch of hexalin over here. Okay, priority 8. We want to dig that out. You are igneous rock. Igneous rock. Priority 8 as well. Down to there. Up to there. And up to there. We're going to dig out all the food in here because this is a bunch of calories, these hexalin fruits. They're like 6,000 calories each or something. They're ridiculous. But if we get those, that'll hold us off for a short time. That's warm. That's really, really warm. That's thimbleweed that's actually growing. That's handy. And unfortunately, we're probably getting hypothermia from doing these long tracks all across this water. Priority 4. Just sweep the whole thing, please. Okay. Yeah, I need these dug out and built. I need this done, and I need actually skills. Alright, priorities. Ethan, who's our rancher, is also our farmer. You have no skills at it, but you know, you have no choice. Heaters. Which means we're going to bring that wire down and into here. Okay, so a little bit of muck root's got us up and running. We still have some meat left over. I'd love to turn it into barbecue. Food shortage. There we go. I knew that was coming. We're struggling on the edge. Yeah, it's fine. We're about to find like 6 or 7 or 9,000 calories or something. 6,000 calories. That'll get us half a cycle. Each one of them. And mushrooms are going to take like several cycles to get up and running. Okay. Food. Desperate times and desperate measures and all that sort of stuff. So we're going to put in a... This is going to be a temporary kitchen. I guarantee I'm going to end up moving this. I don't know where to, but we're going to start putting in a kitchen right here. Fry is so far away from your next research up, your next skill point upgrade. We want fungal spores, plant, priority 8. Yes, I'm already priority sliding. It's not a good sign, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, that's finally done. Liquid, polluted water. This is what I actually do want to set to a high priority. Because I want to make sure if there is polluted water laying around the map in a bottle, it gets swept. I really want that swept. And the other thing I want to do is I want to put a deodorizer in here to get rid of any polluted oxygen that gets in this room. I'd love to put one up here somewhere, but I don't have any room. Actually, mesh tile. Airflow tile. Airflow tile. Deodorizer, right there. That'll help that. There we go, polluted water's being disposed of. It's going to go straight into this system and be converted back into clean water. As for our water loop, we did have 1.2 tons of water. We're now down to 800 kilos, so we are burning it off and creating nice, happy, beautiful oxygen. So the bottom half of the base has got oxygen. Over here, not so much. Okay. Fried mushroom, continuous. Barbecue, continuous. We have none of those materials. And we're not going to have until we get quite a few more hatches up and running. Okay. Food. Incubators. This is going to be my next trick. So incubators, I'm going to put down a few of them. And obviously I'm going to need a few more of these. We want... each run of the machine gives us 50 kilos. These cost 200 kilos each. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16. I want 16 runs of the machine to give us a bunch of incubators. I'm not going to... We're desperate on food. I am probably going to power them. What's our circuit up to? A lot. What's our coal up to? A lot more. So we're going to do coal generator, power, smart battery. Hang on, grab that smart battery. Now that's out of copper. We're currently crunching. It's also out of copper. I want to make you guys out of gold. Okay. Power. Okay, there is a mod that lets me build things without having the build things without having the materials, and that's probably going to be something I'm going to install. It just means that I can plan things out. Okay, so power, smart battery in there, automation, there to there. And yes, I'm building this in my stable. There is absolutely nothing wrong with building this in the stable. These use 240 watts each. So that's a lot of them, but that should be fine. You are going to do hatch eggs continuously. And we're just going to keep shoving hatches in these things to get our population up and running. We need that population boosted desperately. And yes, I'm literally copying right above. Priority 7. I need this done. And we're out of copper. I'll make one of them. Okay. We got no, we didn't get any more Hexlant. Fry Guy. Guess what, Fry Guy? I have bad news for you. You're about to have your brain scrambled. Oh, that was my sweep only box. Okay, yeah, Fry Guy's going to have his brain re-scrambled so we can get him on the electric grill. We can't really get anything... Hang on. Ooh. No, I do have slime. Okay. I need a slime pit or a slime pool. So we're going to do... I want it in here. Uproot, uproot, cancel that. I want plumbing, a bottle emptier, plumbing, bottle emptier, rotate, all of that in there. Fryer, you done yet? You are also going to do a hatch egg. We do have a couple of different eggs laying around. Food shortage. Yeah, I know. Everything's fine. Nothing is going wrong. The whole base is not dying. Already 25 cycles in. Disable. Look, I like to run my oxygen included right on the edge. Like, I'm confident that everything is fine. I'm so confident in the fact that, like, if worse comes to worse, I could swap over to... Crap. What else is... No, okay. I could swap over to making mush bar if I was really desperate, but I'm not really desperate yet. I'm really confident that we've got this stuff sorted. I need a storage bin. Alright, no, I can throw that in there. So yeah, I need a storage bin. I'm going to move all the slime from wherever it's been dug up and put it in this storage container, so we have our slime right close for doing our mushrooms. Because funnily enough, they only want 5 degrees, and they think it's 5 degrees down here. I'm not going to argue with them, but they're happy with the current temperature. And you're also done. Okay. Printing pod. Choose a blueprint. Ranching and digging, suit wearing, a tracklet. Nope, food. I'm going to print the food. I really want the Drecklet, but I'm going to print the food. I'm going to take the easy way out. I'll go through half a cycle. That's it. Okay, this is where the priority still is. 9. All of that, all of that, all of that, all of that, all of that. That is food. That is definitely the highest priority. You have also become a priority. We are going to store organic, slime, after you get your tiles built in and stuff. Actually, no, we need the actual bottle of empty done. It means I can start putting slime right here, ready for irrigation. Body temperature, yeah. It's freezing really quickly. Okay, liquid. We just want a little bit of water. We're going to enable auto bottling. Aaron's, Chris, JD, Martin, Karen, Aaron. Excellent. So we just need a little pool of water in here to stop the slime off-gassing. I'd really prefer it if it doesn't off-gas. It's not the end of the world if it does, but I prefer it if it didn't. It would help if I dug all that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way to there. We just need one lob of the bottler to run. So that is water, 200 kilograms, done. Deconstruct. And you're ready to accept slime. Okay. It means, unfortunately, when you have that soggy feet debuff, because they're going to walk through it. Hopefully they jump over it more than walk through it. That's really the only thing I can do. As for this up here, okay, so we got our automation up and running. We've got, you guys shouldn't be running, because that plugged in. We want you to go to 80 or 90, 50. We want you to set fuel request threshold 90%. Copy settings there to there. You're done. Eggs are one short. Okay. So once these guys are done, we can start incubating eggs even faster. And we're just going to copy settings up when this one's done. But yeah, we need to get the critter population up. We need to get the critter population up so we can start culling them off. And I need to put in utilities, space heater, right there. Run that power wire into there. You're set to priority 9 as well. Copy settings to those. Yeah, we don't have the seeds right yet, but that's fine. And we're actually going to dig out the floor below. Because as long as this is in contact with these farm tiles, I not only have to heat the farm tiles, but also have to heat the thermal mass of these tiles, which is something I don't want to do. Fry Guy can find food. Trust me. You just need to look harder. It's over here in this box. It has not a lot of food in it. There's a little bit there. Okay, skills. So we have Muppet finally has super duper hard digging. We have Martin who has super super hard digging. We have Fry who now has his cooking skills, so he's going to go in there. And that's it. But it also means in the next episode, we're going to uncover both these guys. I'm not going to do it now, because that'd ruin all the fun. Okay, so you guys are now done. So I want to deconstruct those 3 bathrooms. I'm actually going to replace them with 3 more standard outhouses. Capture. Very nice. Okay, try again. Capture critters. Priority 9. There's one there. Well, that looks like it. Oh, don't capture him. And critter eggs. I want hatchling egg and sage hatchling egg, and I want to set that to priority 9 because critter eggs here. I have 2 hatchlings and 1 sage hatchling, which I obviously want to shove into this container. 1. Sage hatchling. Alright. Hatchling. That one. Sweet. 9. Come grab this. Shove it in the box. Join those 2 up. Bring that even lower. We have a space heater which is going to start warming up the area. I am going to add... Where's the temp sensor? Really? Did I not get the temp sensor? I did not get the thermo sensor. Okay, so we're going to add a thermo sensor. Copy settings to all these guys. It says it's there, but it doesn't look like it's there. Better. So yeah, we're just going to slowly heat up the area. It's going to take a little while to heat up the area. But, you know, we will get there slowly. Very, very slowly. This is why I've avoided the space heaters up until now. Because they work. They're just not terribly effective. Okay. We're going to put down our 3 more outhouses. Because we want to get these outhouses running. We're going to fill them up like these ones. And hopefully we're going to get mobs out of them. But that's going to be a job for the next couple of episodes. We have sage hatchling. So I'm going to take those guys out, drop them on the floor. And this is where I'm going to call this episode. So we have 6 out of 8 critters. So we have a start. It's not perfect. We want to set you nice and high. Oh, there are critters around the rest of the base, because this is still not enclosed. And still has pee on the floor for some reason. Or it's stuff melting. I think it's stuff melting, actually. Anyway, that's where I'm going to call this episode. Next episode, we're definitely going to go have a look at both these volcanoes. We're going to have some sort of food up and running. We're going to have food problems for a little while. I might have to resort to... Well, we've got a buried muckroot down there. We've got oil. I don't know if that's the bottom of the map oil, but we have some sort of oil. Oh, there's another volcano here. So we've got lots of things to explore in the next episode. This is a gas one, so it's a tall one. So it's some sort of gas there. So yeah, we've got that to explore. We've got these 2 to explore. We've got the natural gas one, which I still can't really... I don't want to tap into it till I unlock steel. But that's the thing. I haven't unlocked... Well, I now have at least some eggshells. So, yeah, we're going to look at also setting up... We're going to probably look at killing a couple of birds with one stone next episode. Anyway, that's where I'm going to call this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next episode. And, oh, that's another thing. This so far has been running pretty much as a weekly or daily thing. It will end up swapping over to every second day. I'm not sure when, but it will end up swapping reasonably shortly. You know, probably normally after about the first week. It'll swap to every other day. Anyway, that's it from me. As I said, thank you guys for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.